After the Sabbath, at dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven, and, going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you." So the women hurried away from the tomb, afraid yet filled with joy, and ran to tell his disciples. Suddenly Jesus met them. "Greetings," he said. They came to him, clasped his feet, and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. There they will see me." This is the gospel of the Lord.
In Matthew 28, 1 through 10, it tells a beautiful story of how Jesus meets the women as they are running from the graveside. He says to them, "Go and tell." Indeed, this is a message of Christianity, that we have a beautiful and wonderful message to go and to tell. When I first was called to preach, I didn't own an automobile, so everywhere I went, I had to hitchhike. So early on a Sunday morning, I would go out on the front of the campus at Norman, and I began to put my thumb out, getting ready to go, hoping that God would send somebody by to give me a ride. And God was always faithful. God always provided a way in which I could get to the church, wherever it might be, sometimes over 100 miles away, and get me back that evening. Well, it always has been a witness to me that when God asks us to go and to tell, that He will provide a way. I am so grateful that as we come to worship, that you have also experienced those moments when God has wanted you to go and to tell, and you were obedient, and God was blessed by your work. During this time when we're not able to go and to tell, it is a time in which we can begin to pray about how God will use us as this pandemic begins to move away and we are restored to a life that we once enjoyed. That maybe this time as we enter the world, that we will be encouraged as Jesus said to the women, "Go and tell." May God bless you.